Well, this is an unexpected circumstance. I would love to claim this was a debut. However, it was something we've talked about before, just never garnered much attention. Regardless, 300 is a milestone, and we did get some questions that I'll answer for you all. Why use AI art? A few reasons on that, actually. First, L.A.M provides. Second, this is the same reason we release music. It invokes a certain feeling for what we are trying to achieve. Third, to keep releases fresh. If you haven't seen our first music release for Daughters of L.A.M, that one uses commissioned art instead of using the same piece over and over. Each video has its own representation. And lastly, it's fun. When will Daughters of L.A.M be released? We are planning for a 2024 release. For Daughters of L.A.M, the setting still needs to be play-tested, as this is the Dames of Astoria system, scaled down with some tweaks to make a transition from fantasy to science fiction. How much will it cost? Once released, Daughters of L.A.M will be a pay-what-you-want PDF, which will be on our website deadtreestudios.com and others like Big Geek Emporium and Drive-Thru RPG. Will it only be a digital download? In short, yes. However, it is possible to do a physical release as we have done so before. We would need a crowdfunding campaign, and we would prefer for this to be released sooner than later. Plus, if this is popular enough, we can hold a small crowdfunding run for those who are genuinely interested in our efforts in the future. What was the inspiration for Daughters of L.A.M? Well, of course it was divine inspiration. Okay, the joke was a bit dry, I admit. The inspiration came from two unrelated events that happened in the same day. First, it was getting feedback on the Dames of Astoria system. The suggestions were good, but couldn't be incorporated into the system proper because it was already released. If the suggestions weren't used somewhere, it was going to be lost to time. Shortly after, this picture was generated, which served as the inspiration for the commissioned work. With those events, the sparks of creativity spawned the Daughters of L.A.M, hopefully for all to enjoy. Last question for now. What does the Mother Superior look like? It's quite humorous. I'm sure they asked based off looks of the other members I've been showing, and assume I would look the same. Well, sorry to disappoint. Most of my flesh has been given to L.A.M, even my face, though at my age I doubt that would have caused your heart to flutter. That is all for now. I will need to rest again, but this has been fun, and a link for submitting questions will be posted in the comments. Thank you again for your interest in the Daughters of L.A.M. Until next we meet. Ave.